Hey, welcome back, friends. If you're enjoying the friends, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. With Double Experience Weekend coming up, I know a lot of people are strapping for cash, and I want to go over a couple of things that actually are better to do right before Double Experience Weekend. If you didn't already know, supplies go like crazy. Their prices, they'll go up and down quite a bit before Double Experience Weekend, so that leaves us an opportunity to actually make a little bit of extra money by making some of these supplies for people. First up is running yak hides. In Jatizo, there is I think it's a black market yak hide seller or something like that. But essentially, they just sell you 1,000 yak hides a day at 50 GP a piece. Seeing as how during Double Experience Weekend, a lot of people train summoning, the yak hides go for well over 500 a piece. So you're multiplying any money that you spend on this by about 10 times. You can make about 500,000 GP per day because she sells up to 1,000 per day. And it only takes you 10 to 15 minutes, meaning that you get pretty good profit per hour from this as well. Definitely really nice for anybody that doesn't have a whole lot of cash to start out with. It gives you a pretty good amount of starting up cash. Next up is going to be Dagonnoth Kings. Now this seems like a little bit weird to be on this because I said that we're going to be gathering supplies. And this is a boss. But this boss does drop a Dagonnoth hide with every single kill, so that means that the Dagonnoth hides go up pretty significantly in price during Double Experience Weekend. They're used for Dagonnoth pouches. And honestly, it's already a pretty good money-making method to start out with, and as long as you have tier 80-ish equipment, you can quite easily kill these on normal speed. If you do want to do it on the fastest speed and make about 4 to 5 million GP per hour, you are going to be needing tier 90 as well as using all the curses. But realistically, this is going to be a good moneymaker at any point in time, and during Double Experience Weekend, you get a nice little extra bonus money just because you are getting some Dagonnoth hides in here. Next up is going to be water orbs. Now this is a relatively semi-AFK method of making some money. It does only make you about 1 million GP per hour, but it has very low requirements. All you need is to have enough magic levels to actually cast a spell. Level 70 to level 80 agility is helpful, but completely unnecessary. It just will slow you down a little bit. But all in all, this is a pretty easy method, and you get to AFK for about a minute and a half during this. And because water orbs are used to make water hydra pouches, that means that they're going to be jumping up in price a decent amount during Double Experience Weekend. So if you're patient, you could probably get anywhere from 1 to 1.5 million GP per hour from this method. So we are going to get away from summoning supplies and go ahead and get into herb lore a little bit. First up is going to be from herb runs. Now this is a pretty efficient way of spending your time no matter what time of the year it is. But right before Double Experience Weekend, all of the herbs go up in price quite a bit. So it doesn't matter which herb you're actually making from farming, you're going to be making more and more money the more time that you spend on this. Unfortunately, it does have the downside of only being able to be done for about 5 minutes every hour and a half, but you are getting an effective rate of like 5 to 6 million GP per hour. So it's definitely worth just doing any time that you're going to a bank or any time that you are just trying to get a little bit of farming experience. Just make sure you're doing your herb runs. And last but not least is the creme de la creme of money making right before Double Experience Weekend. It's going to be making mud runes. Now, you do need quite a few different supplies to get the maximum out of making mud runes. You are going to need the Infinity Ethereal outfit, tier 90 pouch for rune crafting, as well as I think it's level 86 summoning for the Abyssal Titan. But the good thing about this is you can scale it down as much as you want to. I personally, in this guide, was using the maximum amount of equipment, and you can get up to 100 mud runes per run. But even if you are only getting about 40 to 50, if you're like level 25 to level 50 rune crafting, you're still going to be making a pretty decent profit off of this. Obviously, this is scaling up to about 7 to 8 million GP per hour. Yeah, that's absolutely insane. It's probably the best skilling method of making money in the game as of right now if you're doing it right before double experience weekend or another time that mud runes are in high supply. So definitely look into doing this and definitely look into getting your levels up so that you can get even better profit per hour from this. It gets really insane at the high levels though. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed and at least one of these methods is useful to you. If you did, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. I'd love it if you leave a like and comment on this video as well. It really helps me get these videos out to the wider population. As always though, have a good one.